Alright, this is July 21st, mini project 20, b215 spreadsheet analysis, and we're turning off the kitty cartoon noise.
Well, Lord swallow my haversack.
Daddy! Heck, nabbit.
Yes, the truck. Do you want help?
No, like you remote control, bro. Can you grab that for me, please?
Yeah.
You just put it up there. Thank you very much.
No problem.
What's going on, everybody? It's Rich Loves, and I'm here with Jim.
Alright, I just sent out the invites to the guys. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, I have a I'm doing a group meeting right now, so I've got it muted.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Daddy, this is the purple.
Yeah.
Daddy, Janelle. Daddy, Janelle. Daddy. Daddy, want popcorn. Popcorn. Daddy. Daddy, want popcorn. Daddy. Daddy, want popcorn.
What is she doing?
That's possible.
Daddy, I want popcorn. Whoa. Maybe I want wider.
What?
Wider.
Rider?
Yeah.
It's a rider.
Wider. Daddy, I want wider. Daddy, I want my bottle.
Okay. We can go get that thing.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
I think he went outside. What did I just mess up? Dang it. Oh, I didn't take this out of debug mode. That's probably it.
I hope he's out there. I hear he's crying now. It's my house. What? With that?
Anybody there yet? Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta make it where it changes the range to that. Is that what I need to do? I hope that's what I need to do. Okay, I got as far as getting my click checkbox to work and putting the name of the month up here, but now I gotta do the formatting of the stuff and link that to the command, the macro for the checkbox. I think let me go over the instructions. Nobody's here. I wonder where everybody is. Today's Saturday. Mini Project 20. I guess I should have checked my email. Let me go look in the email. Maybe they both canceled. I should share my screen too. So at least I get contribution credit, and if I need to go back and look and see what mistakes I made later, I can watch the video later. Infinity and beyond. instructions. I guess we had a whole conversation I was unaware of. Yesterday they were saying they wanted to meet. Maybe they met yesterday. I just didn't know about it. Yeah, Trinette read saying, "Would you be able to meet today, Friday? I can meet 11 or 5 p.m. or 8 p.m." And James wrote her back saying, "I can meet sooner, maybe like 10 p.m. Mountain." She said, "Would now work?" And that was yesterday, so I'm assuming they met yesterday. So I guess I'll be going and watching their video and I'll submit both their video and this video for contribution for when I submit my mini project 20. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to check all my mail right now. I'm just going to go ahead and continue. Like I said, I'm going to read the instructions and do my mini project 20, and then I'll just submit this recording as my contribution, and I'll watch their recording. Maybe I should watch their recording in this recording. That'd be cool. That way, I can kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We'll go to James's YouTube page, see if he's got. I don't see anything for me Project 20 listed here. James, you didn't record your meeting. I guess I'll email them and see what they had to say, but what happened. I'll ask them if they met yesterday. Maybe it's on Trinette's. Maybe Trinette has a YouTube page. Let me look at for her too. I won't send. Let me go look for her page before I send that letter to them. That email. Trinette, how do you spell your name? There's one N, right? I can look. Oh, there it is. Here's one N. Oops. I'm going to try and do the search. It's been love. Can't remember anything. Trinette Blake, Trinette what? Trinette Blake and Trinette Spenlove. There she is.
Hello.
Oh, there's somebody here. Hey, I hear you in the background.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
Did y'all meet yesterday and I didn't realize it?
No, we didn't. We didn't meet.
Okay, then we can still. This is our contribution then. James hasn't signed in yet either. Hasn't signed in yet. I was just searching YouTube for your YouTube page, hoping I could find your recording from yesterday, but apparently you guys didn't do one.
Nope, we didn't.
I'm sorry I missed all the emails yesterday.
That's okay. I did work on it. The mini project. Have you been able to start the mini project?
I've got got a little bit. I got the checkbox, and I got the where it asks, "Do you really want to format the report?" You say yes, and you type in the month, and it fills in the little header block above the data, and then if you uncheck it, if you say no, it makes the box false, so it unchecks the checkbox. It makes the linked range cell say false. So I got that far, but I still have to do the formatting itself. Tell you what, let me show you my my basic dealio here. Did you start yet?
Yeah. I made a mistake, and I think maybe if I fix it with the checkbox, because I put the little oh, I can't think what it's called. I know. Go sit on the counter, please. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. I fixed all the I did a bunch of. I don't know if I even did it right because I did a bunch of little macros to fix, because you're supposed to do January to December. So I did a bunch of macros to fix it, and then I thought I did the visual macro correctly, but it was being weird. But I actually did not put a check mark. I think that's probably where I messed myself up at. So let me see. Let me fix this real quick. Oh, whoops.
I'm sorry. Say that again. Say that again. What you just said about the checkbox.
Oh, I'll show you my screen. Hold on. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
So I did this one instead of doing a checkbox. So now I'm going to try and fix that because I'll do the checkbox. Maybe that will help me.
Well, I thought that's what they told us to do, a checkbox. Let me look in the instructions.
No, I'm pretty sure it said do a checkbox. I remember that last night when I was about to go to bed, I was all like, why? Because I was frustrated that this wasn't working. And then I realized, wait a second, I said checkbox. And
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The first thing it says is put a checkbox that's labeled blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the option, one of those options is not, this is the wrong way to do it.
Oh, my computer taking forever to warm up. Because I did, let's see if we can. Developer. Yeah, I have to wait till my computer warms up. Oh, no, wait, I pulled it up already here. Let's see. So see, I did all of this, but it's not, something's wrong.
Why do you have it like that? I just have it to where the person types in the month and then it goes to that range. If they put in like clouds of rainbows and butterflies, it would say rainbows and butterflies. But I just assume the person's not going to do. They're going to put it in the month. You know. Oh no, I haven't taken the next step. Do we need to have a specific month to be able to do the next command for the formatting?
Well, they want it to be where they could choose what month it is. So I think that's where I'm confused at. So, hold on.
Hey, wait, go back. Let me read that. What you have on your.
Oh, it's not right because it's not working. But let me do this checkbox real quick and we'll see if it works. If it does, then I'll show it to you
Go ahead
again.
and delete that thing and put it in the checkbox. Yeah.
I'm gonna delete my macro. I have to do that first.
You don't delete the macro, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know either. Okay. Okay. What is this supposed to be? Formatted report?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What is this title supposed to be? Formatted report or something?
Oh yeah, formatted report, I think. Let me look at mine. Yeah, formatted report. FORMATTED.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so nothing's happening.
Well, yeah, you have to attach a macro to it first.
Oh, that's right.
But
Okay.
it's gonna make you're gonna link a cell to it where it says true and false. You know. Let me go back and see what I did. Yeah, I think if you make a macro that's a message box macro, then it automatically knows that you're going to be using a checkbox.
Yeah. So I don't know what step I'm missing. But I'm missing some. Okay, so here's my visual of what I typed in and did. Okay. Show me yours again.
Hold on, I just messed something up. I got to fix it. Hold on.
Because yours is switching months, right?
Say that again?
Yours is switching months.
Yeah, well, I first you have to set your message box to where if it says no, you change the linked box to your checkbox to say false, because otherwise the checkbox will stay empty, will stay clicked if you click on no. So if you set where it says no, it changes your linked cell to false. That unchecks your box for you. So once you got that no feature done, then you go on to the yes feature. Let me show you my thing here. Macro I've got. The first function is the first macro is a message box macro where I named mine format query. You put in the question and it says Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Where am I? And then comma, the VB yes no, visual box yes no, or VB whatever VB stands for. And then the title of that message is I have be sure. But if yes, if format query, what I named it was format query, equals VB yes, then we do an input box for the month, asking what month they want. And then you tell it what range to put the whatever they typed in there at. I named my inbox macro what month. Are you looking at my page right now?
Yeah, I'm going back and forth to see what ours is different. Okay, so I put range instead of what, something like what month.
Well, it's whatever you name it. You can name
Yeah,
it
well,
butterflies and cake, you know.
Well, I think what I did was I put in, oh, you know what? Actually, that might change some things. Oh, see, okay, so you did range before. So I'm missing that, like,
Oh,
second
yeah,
set above, because I did the range with the...
the range is where you're going to put what they type. They're going to type in a month, and you have to tell it where to put where to put those words. And my range I have set to D3, which if you come back over here to my Excel, D3 I merged it with like a few different cells and I made it really big. But it's technically D3 right here.
Right.
Let's see.
Okay, and that's where I missed it. So I'm missing a line above that. Maybe that will help. Let me see.
Well, you have to be careful not to set it to a range that's already inside your data. That's what I did the first time. I put like D4, and then when I went to look at my data, it's like the information I had changed to had like, what did I say? Where it says employee, it changed to January. I was like, whoa, what do I do? So I had to make it above the set that they have here.
Oh, so you didn't just do O2, like where your true false statement is?
What do you mean? Oh, I named that format report, or I named that range format report so it'd be easy for me to remember later when I'm typing in the instructions.
Okay.
So wherever it is, right now it's O2, but I can move it. Oops. Like I can, oops. Can't demonstrate, my fingers don't work. Like I can move it down here, and it's still called format range, you know, or format report, or whatever it was I named it.
Okay, I think James joined us. Hello.
I was wondering when you guys were going to send the email out, and I didn't realize that it had already been sent out.
Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I checked my email like right before he sent it because I was like, oh, it's probably time, and I didn't see. And then like I just happened to like click back on real quick, and I was like, oh, I just got that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry for the confusion. I thought you guys had met yesterday. I was like busy searching YouTube for your recording from yesterday because I saw that email thread that you had yesterday asking about meeting yesterday. I didn't see it until today.
Yeah. No.
We were able to.
Yeah, I've got my wife's like whole family is in town, so we've been doing a ton of stuff with them, and it stinks because it's like this week is just like crazy full.
Of course, right before finals.
I know, and it's like the most frustrating thing.
Yep. And that nobody understands because they're not doing it, so they are. Okay. So anyways, we're going through seeing like where our mistakes are. I couldn't get my stuff to link, so I did something wrong. And I think John might actually know what I did wrong. Oh wait, that's not right.
Well, I'm just now opening it up, so I'm a little behind. But
Okay.
Well, I'll click on mine. You guys can look at mine if you want to.
Yeah. Let me see it real quick because I gotta figure out what. Oh, okay. So you just did what month is that? I'm gonna have to go early today, but
No soup for you.
Okay, so let's see if this line works. The one I'm missing. Okay, so I probably should take 5J and make that range formatting.
Okay. So, did you guys watch the video for the mini project?
Yes.
I did.
Was it helpful?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like, you know how every video is kind of the same. It's like, hey, this is Brother Page. Today we're doing mini project, blah, 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 you know.
Yeah.
On this one, it's the last one. So in the background, you hear music playing. It's like, celebrate good times. Come on.
That's funny.
Because it's our last one.
But as far as being helpful, I watched it and I read through it.
Well, dang, John,
You
your
can judge for yourself.
macro there looks pretty good.
Okay.
So, John, are you clicked on your screen?
Say what now?
So, are you clicked on like your name on the Google Hangouts?
Like, it's showing the recording, just what I'm looking at.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
You want me to unclick it so you can like?
No. So that way it only shows yours, not whenever somebody is speaking, it switches to theirs.
Yeah, it's just showing mine right now.
Okay.
Go back to your Visual Basic, would you, John?
Sure. Hold on a second.
Because my two lines are like swapped. Okay, so you just did what month for the range of D3?
Yeah, I named that for when they type in.
Okay.
You put the name of the input box with the. I named it what month. So whatever they put in as an answer to that question is what is called what is referred to as what month. So you put in the range whatever whatever you named it for what month. What I have was what month. Put in whatever it is they typed.
And I got that, but I put my question down with the range instead of so.
So are we supposed to create a macro, record a macro for this? Then it looks like it's.
That's what I did. I'm not positive if I did right. I recorded a bunch of macros. So I recorded a macro for the original so that it could go back to the original, and then I created a macro for each of the months. Not positive if I did that right though. Because I'm still having a hard time for it to change. My box isn't coming up for some reason. I think I have to fix this sub-formatting report. Let me go do the dishes. If you get it done, then yes, you can for a little bit. I don't know how to fix this. Okay, let's see. See, I don't know how to connect mine. Mine is not connecting for some reason. Okay, John, can you go back to your Visual Basic? I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I'm just experimenting, trial and error.
So you did end if. Okay, so did I do an end if right after? Okay, well, I did not do an end if. Maybe I should say that.
I have to go back and read the instructions. It tells you to have a thing that says you successfully formatted. I'm prepared to put that, but I'm not sure where to place that in the coding, because if you do it successfully or not, it still tells you that you have. Well, the way I'm trying to figure it out, I'm trying to figure out where I need to put it.
Word.
If you're not watching what I'm doing, you're not following. But it makes sense. But let me see.
Okay, so I did my end if. Yeah, jeez, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'll just cut this and move this over.
Am I supposed to have an end if right here? Like I've got. Well, let me look at the old ones.
Well, yours is switching, so whatever you did something right.
Yeah.
Because mine is not switching. Okay, I did do an end if, but I did it.
Oh, remember when you're in debug mode like that? Up there at the top, see that little square?
Yeah, do you know how to fix this?
You have to click that little square to turn off your debugging mode before it starts listening to what you're telling it to do.
What little square?
She has like a play, pause, and a stop button.
This one?
Yeah.
So I gotta push this?
Yeah.
Reset.
You push that when you're done fixing whatever you're trying to fix. That way it's set back to where it's like listening to the instructions.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's try this then. Maybe I can put my stuff back. Maybe it'll work now. I don't want end if, then I want else. Okay, let's try this.
I don't know why I can't type this morning. It is driving me crazy.
See, okay. So I gotta compile error again. So my
The highlighted part, what does that highlighted thing say?
I put input, not input. Okay, so that's easy.
Did you make sure everything's spelled correctly?
Yeah, that's what just happened. I put input instead of input.
Oh, okay.
Apparently I can't type this morning either.
Yeah, I was having that problem earlier too. I was like, what in the world? And it's just because I typed things wrong. And that's why I said that I can't like type this morning.
Okay, so my range, I should change that to something else.
But that should be the range is like the cell numbers.
Yeah, so I actually need to change that name to something else. Maybe remove. Could I just do remove?
You got like a space in there, and you got a big long. You just got to like it's like A1 or A2. It's like the range is your cell location.
Yeah, I don't think I just put a word in there. I didn't really need range. I just put a word. Because
Yeah.
supposed to be
You named the range something else, you mean?
Yeah. I just used range for a word to put in next to the sentence. Just like you did what month.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But remove's probably a better word for it. So let's see if this works.
Range, that's going to confuse your Excel because range is a command in Excel.
Right.
You can use the word range as your name of a function.
Now, why is end if? Oh, end if? No, I have end if here. So why would I? Block if without and if. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. I already had end sub. Why? Expected end sub. It's supposed to say expected end sub or just end sub. It's just supposed to be end sub, right?
And sub is at the end of your whole.
I know, and it's not letting. That's what I had, and it was saying was wrong. It's me. Okay, I have no idea. It says block if without end if. I have end if up here. And then I take the sub away. Okay, maybe I'll just try end if again.
Hey, you know what I think I see it might be? When you see
Right.
what you have else, it's
Huh?
like your first if statement has all the months in it, which I'm not sure. I have to ask you about that later. But then you have else. Then you have it followed by another if statement.
Huh?
Else, you have to have end if after the word else because else means if, like, for the if statement, if your first if statement says that if the answer is yes, then yada yada yada. Else means otherwise. Like if
Oh,
it's
so I've got two end ifs.
so you got to put the end if after the word else.
No, because in the video it said we're supposed to do.
You've got two if statements back to back, but you don't end the first one. You got if
Because these are supposed to be
yada
connected.
yada yada else yada yada yada. Then you have another if. You don't have an end if. Before you start the next if function, you have to have the end if for the first if function.
Okay, I'll go with what you're saying.
End if right there.
Okay, we'll work with that. If that works, then I will be happy. Okay, and then this would be end sub. Okay. Okay, give it a try now.
Click the little stop button up at the top.
Oh. Okay.
Did you click it?
Yeah, I thought I clicked it. I'll double check, I guess. Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, the reason it came up, so I'm guessing I clicked it. Let's see. Aha, okay. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Yes. What month? April.
Now, do you have it where it only lets you type in the correct spelled name of the month? Because mine, you can type in anything you want, and it comes up anything you want, or whatever it is you typed.
Yeah, what I did was I did a macro for every single thing, and that's why I have all those months in there.
Oh, those are all names of macros?
Yeah, but you know what?
Okay.
I think I probably, but it didn't come up. It just brought it back up December instead of doing the one I wanted. So,
Well, click on your box again. See if you get. See what happens when you press no.
are you sure you want to?
Yeah. See, you're missing a function, and you have to. When you click no, it has to change that true to false. And it's going to take away. I haven't gotten that far yet, but it's also going to take away the formatting you have set.
Well, and that's what this is. Remove box. Okay, the report formatting has been successfully. Oh wait, no, maybe I am missing something.
You see where you have else? After the word else, that's where you type in the command to make that linked cell say false. So you just type in range, and then whatever your linked cell is, that true false cell, and then you make it equal false. I think. Let me look at mine. Hold on. Range. Where is it at?
I don't know why.
Range. Then the name of that cell equals false. That changes it back. That unchecks your checkbox. It takes away whatever it is the formatting. We're supposed to take away the formatting. I haven't gotten to the part where I've done the formatting yet, but you have to have that to be able to uncheck the checkbox. Space equals space false.
False. I need to put parentheses around this formatted range because I just did what you did. I formatted.
Formatted report is the name of that cell, right?
Yes.
You put quotes around that word. Those that.
Okay. I still need to put the quotes. Okay, that's what I need.
Yeah, that should fix that problem. Now go check it out. See if it works.
Does Wilson have,
What happened?
does Wilson have a yellow and black truck?
Who to what now?
Wilson? Yeah.
Wilson.
Uh-huh.
Long guy.
Uh-huh. Does he have a yellow and
I
black
don't know.
truck?
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm missing another step.
Yes, apparently he does. Okay. Hey, Wilson, let's go, buddy.
The envelope?
Let me see your Visual Basic again.
Yeah,
What's
you get.
happening with yours? You said there's when you get to what happens?
So when I click on it,
Okay.
oh, you automatically click yes, and then I put in the month. So my months aren't changing for some reason. I'm not sure why. You saw that change to January short.
December. Okay.
Yeah.
Go back.
And then if I do this, no. Okay. Oh, okay. It's showing me now what my. So what does that even mean? That's not even runtime error 004. Okay, I don't even
know what your problem is.
Okay, so this is right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where you have all of you said all those months are macro, correct? So when you get to where it says January, it just runs every single one of those macros, and since December is the last one, then it uses December.
Oh, that's interesting.
December.
Okay, so but they showed in the video of the assignment that they put macros in.
Did you already make a macro for each one of those names?
It
Yeah.
tries running all of those macros, and then whatever is at the bottom is what it's going to run. So you don't technically have an if statement up above.
So do I need to put an if statement above like original? Because the original one's the.
So you would, if you wanted to do it this way, you would have to do an if statement for each of the months. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's really okay. So I
if
probably don't.
January. If February. If March.
Well, that's not too hard. You can do that.
Yeah,
Just copy
But-
and paste.
that's what's happening right now.
Where I find there might be a problem is with my original, because nobody's gonna type an original, because that's for like if they say no, then my original comes back up.
Oh yeah, you put like if the what month equals VB no, then original.
That's the part down at the very bottom.
So I'd move my original down to this one right then.
Yeah, exactly.
So I put it under then.
Put original between remove and then,
Okay.
right?
So I would do if.
No, I think you just put original.
You already have the if.
Oh, okay. Then original.
Original. And then after it pops up your original graph or table, it's going to move on to the next step, which will be what you have there, your input box. It'll say the report formatting is successfully, I can't see the words, but whatever it is you have written there.
Successfully removed. Formatting removed.
And then Trinette, you also like where you're just typing if. You don't need to do that above January. You want to do that above February
Oh, okay.
because you want to make an if statement for each of those. But you need it to be connected to the input statement. So, oh well, actually, never mind. Yeah, you're right. You need an if above January. So it would be if range J5 equals January, then run macro if range J5 equals February, run
Should you just put quotations around the word January, or because it's going to think you're talking about a macro, right? Is it going to confuse it?
Yeah, I think you have to put quotations around it.
Somehow you guys am I echoing on your guys' side too? I'm gonna put me on mute because I feel like I'm gonna see if it's like stuff between. Okay, can you guys repeat what you said?
Can we what? What'd you say?
She's got her meter microphone.
Can you guys repeat? You guys are echoing really bad. I'm not sure if it's my computer or what.
Okay, James, take it away. She's going to mute it, and you tell her what you were saying about the if statement for each of the months.
Okay, go back to your. Okay. So you need to create an if statement for each of the months. Okay. So you do if range J5 equals quote January quote. Then you do then run macro January.
What?
The lodge.
I took that out of your sale.
Oh, okay. What do you
Quote
want
then January. Don't forget to add the quote around January. And then you need to put a then after January. No space.
You make a space input then, yeah.
Then you need to type in then Trinette. There we go. Now you can hit enter. Okay, now just move that January up and then do the same thing with February, March, April, May. Okay, so all you have to do is do else above February and then else range J5 equals February. And boom.
Okay, so put so like this, January else, February else.
No,
Or
wait, I think that's a mistake.
So
You put the else, it's only for yes or one, like yes or no things.
Then Trinette, then what you do is just make it do the same exact thing, but instead of January in the quotations, it'll be February.
I
Okay.
think after the word January, you have to put end if, because that's an if statement, and then the next if statement starts after you put the words end
Yeah,
if.
you can try that. I agree with John there.
Okay, so end it after.
And
Okay.
if underneath January.
Okay.
And then you'll have to do that for each one.
Okay.
So you can probably just copy
Yeah.
January one and then paste it 12 times and then change the month.
Okay.
They came back with DuckTales.
I don't know.
I would highlight it from end if down to then,
Okay.
and then that way all you have to do is paste it underneath where it says February, and then underneath March, and then copy, and then enter, paste, go under March, paste.
Forgive me if I don't give any input right now. I'm eating food.
You're fine. And then just remember you gotta go change all those Februarys to the date or to the month that it's next to.
Okay. Steven, mommy's on.
So all you need to do is put end it under December there.
What do you want?
Let me know if copying.
The one no copy?
For that.
A what?
All that needs to be under December is end it.
Oh, just end. That's right. Okay. Thank
You
you.
want to finish this first?
There you go.
Steven.
No, I'm still just sitting here eating food. I'm not on the keyboard with me right now, but
You're fine, John.
when she's done doing this, could you walk through what we're supposed to do to format the chart into something for each month?
There. That's why I just did.
Like she's got different macros for every month. I don't know what to do, what kind of macro to make to format the thing.
I want to see if this works first, and I've got to go and rest.
Yeah, I mean when she's done.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's go.
Okay. I don't think that worked at all.
Wait, Trina, I've got a question.
Uh-huh.
Where do you have your month connected? So go back
I
to
didn't see any macros. I just assumed she had them.
So, are you having this box with input April into the month? Are you having it put it anywhere?
No, I don't think I have like all my macros like in a cell here or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any of my macros in a cell.
Okay. So what you need to do is you need to connect your when you type in April, you need it to type into a box,
Okay.
into a cell, because that's when you're gonna be able to connect that if statement to that. That's what I think you already had that set up. That's why I was telling you that you need to change the name to that. So go back to your visual. So go up. Okay. So the range of day 5 is what I thought was your input, where your input box is supposed to be.
Well, that's my true fault. I kind of thought it would just connect to it.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
you gotta make that range go to the box above the chart because that's gonna automatically change to whatever it is they type, right? Like mine is B3. What is hers?
Mine is So I have,
Right there where it says December. B3, I think. Click on December.
okay,
That's B3, right?
yes.
Yeah, make the one that changes to whatever name you want B3, and if it's the name that they type in, then it goes to that macro, you know. Because when they type in January, it's going to say January for a split second. Then you don't have any instructions for it, but it automatically goes to December. That's why it's doing that, I think.
So make it B3.
Yeah, do B3. Then type in January, see if it works. I mean, when you go to your spreadsheet. Now type in January.
No, that worked.
Nope. Oh, I don't know then.
So do you remember how on the assignment when we entered our name into the box, our name went into a cell?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
I thought that's what she had for the answering the question about the month. It would go to that top B3
So
stuff.
let me see here. When my okay, go back to your Visual Basic. Let me see.
Wait. Now maybe I should forget about that and just see whatever John did.
So yeah, J5 should be saying J5 should be. Oh, okay. Look at this. So J5 is so move. J5 should be showing up as whatever month that you have.
Why do I have two? I have two boxes for some reason.
I think she's got her checkbox linked to J5.
Her checkbox looks like it's linked to J7.
No, because when she said no, J5 popped up the word false.
So it's connected to both of them.
Maybe she's got that command that makes when you uncheck the box say false. Maybe she's got that to J5.
Yeah. Bathroom.
Say what?
Okay. Yeah, it's connected to both of them somehow for some reason.
You're at Visual Basic right now, right? Yeah. Go up to the top again. My first box, message box. Are you sure? Automatically format. If yes, then what month? Range. Yeah, change that J5 to something. Make it like A3. I know A3 is not being used. All right, now change the January one to A3 also.
Okay.
Okay. Now just experiment. See if that works. No,
Nope.
it didn't change J3, A3. It just, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I'm sitting here with food in my plate and not on the computer. Hold on, let me. Excuse me. Did James say he was going to the bathroom?
I don't know.
I thought I heard him say that, but
Maybe he said that. I had to
he
walk away.
disappeared. So I guess I'm right. All right. I'm gonna stop being the backseat driver and tell you what you're doing wrong because I'm not sure what.
I don't know.
What
I'm probably gonna have to just scrap it all and start all over.
Well, instead of scrapping it all, go to your browser and let's go through the instructions from again. Maybe we're like overstepping something and not realizing it.
Ah, what did I just do? Jeez. I already forgot what I'm doing. I'm so tired. I gotta go.
Sorry.
Ow.
I have to get this assignment done. We're supposed to be leaving now.
No more pints.
Yeah. Ride your bike for like 20 minutes. Okay. So okay, John, why don't you show us your visual?
Hold on a second.
Maybe I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because yours is changing.
I'm up here at the top.
Right. Okay, I didn't do, that's just a title, right? That format.
The format yes or no is what I named the macro.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay. So Michael. Steven.
Now, don't look at my information here as scripture. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong, but
Well, you've got yours to least change. And so if I could figure out how you did that.
well, I didn't do that step where you have all the months listed. I just have it where if they type in unicorn, the month will say unicorn, you know.
Right. But then how do you get it to go back to the original?
I haven't gotten so far as to format it. I haven't changed the data yet into a formatted report. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
I am so tired. I was just trying to scroll down on your screen. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Hold on, I'll scroll out for you.
No, you're fine. I don't think I actually need you to scroll down. I was just
I
okay.
got all the stuff from that assignment, that other assignment listed down here for reference.
From the other assignment.
From assignment number 30, where it teaches us how to do all these macros. I just copied all of them on from that workbook onto this one. So when it goes for me to assign a macro, there's like 10 macros listed, but
Oh,
I just have them in there so I can refer to how they're written.
right. Okay, so okay, I need to check and make sure I did spelled this right. I did formatting.
Oh, but heavy. Let me get my pencil.
Formatting range.
There you go. open the door or?
Yeah, open the door, I guess.
Alright.
Is it hotter outside than it is inside?
I feel the breeze for right now.
Okay, I'm back and you have my full attention again. I'm at my keyboard. Wait, that's okay. That's for when you uncheck your box, it goes changes it to false.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I have mine set. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
All right.
I might actually go though. Dang it.
How do we do message? Let's see. There it is. Okay, Tina, I'm gonna paste the. Oh shoot, my computer's about to die.
You go find that power cord. You don't run out of batteries.
I have it this time. Got it. Okay. So, if you check the little message box in our thing, I pasted what you want, the general idea of what you want your box to look like in order to show the month. So
Okay.
I'll even edit it a little bit so that way. It's been,
Okay, so I have that ready. I get that. Okay, so now, is rating just a name you came up with, or is it an actual like command? Rating.
no, that's what they had us. Remember, they had us do that in the whatchamacallit.
The video.
The rating is just what the guy named that function.
Yeah. So this, well, maybe I didn't catch that better. Oops. So you look at the second one that I just pasted. The second one has more of what we want it to look like. So like if you go from where it says if, so it says if my second box be yes, then rate. Dang it. Let me try this again in here. I keep missing little things.
Kind of what I had before.
I'll wait till we figure out what she's trying to do. But I have a question.
No, you guys probably move on to your stuff. I'm probably gonna have to get off anyways. I have to go do some stuff, but
There you go. So I just pasted it now. So that should be kind of what your thing looks like.
okay. Let's see.
So it should say, what is the whole month? What is blah, 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 blah. I guess it should say, are you sure you want to?
When you start an if statement, you have to end it before you start the next if statement, right? You can't just have two if statements in one function. Like I've got, if my answer is yes, then show the month, ask the month, and if no, then change that little box to false so it unchecks your checkbox.
Mom, people! Mom!
Poor baby.
People!
So if I wanted to insert a
Mom!
macro for the if yes, I can do that before the end if. Where in the process do I put that? Do I put it after the no if no, or do I put it before the if no starts?
One second, John.
Take your time. I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah.
want to complicate things. Figure out what you're doing. I'll ask again later. Or I'll figure it out. I'll experiment.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Hey, Trinette, are you listening?
Yes, I am.
When you do your formatting the data into a report, you tag on each one into a separate macro for January, February, March, and all that. How do you do that? Can you show me your basic index?
Doing a macro?
Like go to your programming page and show me the macro for January. No, I don't
Okay.
mean in the answer. I mean like in your basic visual.
Right. Okay.
Like how do you change like right now?
All I did, well, that's a big old thing. Is that my first one? Are they all the same?
Oh, you just recorded it. That's right. I forgot we record macros.
Yeah. Here. These ones are the quicker, easier ones because my January is the one I did like all the coloring and remove the lines and things like that. And then and then all I did was change. So for all the other macros, all I did was change this because all this is all correct.
Well, maybe that's why yours isn't changing. Maybe you're just changing the title and you're not changing the data. Maybe that's why every time you do a January, it comes up saying this.
This is the data.
I know, but when you change it to a different month, shouldn't it change?
Well, this is supposed to change. Because this is all going to be the same. I just want this date to change.
Oh, really? So then the formatting into a report doesn't format into 12 different reports. It's just the same report with a different title.
They didn't give us any other numbers, so it's just a different title. They just want it to be nice looking.
Oh, okay, then I see. See, I thought that's when every time it came up December, every time it changed, I don't know, I was looking for the numbers to change. Okay.
Yeah, no, the numbers I don't think will change. I read through the whole thing and I didn't see anything that said numbers will change.
Well, go back to your Visual Basic for a second. Let me look at it
For
January.
that's gonna be
That's the big long one, right?
yeah.
That's the one. That's the one where you recorded the macro and named it, and all you have to do is refer to it as.
Yeah, so it's all you have to do is hit recording and change everything neatly. That's all. It's not hard.
So all those changes you do in that January macro, they format it into a report. But when it changes to February, it's the exact same report, just with a different title for February.
Yes.
Are you sure? It doesn't feel like it makes sense.
I read and I'm pretty positive. Granted, nothing on mine.
Okay, well, assuming you're right, assuming that's correct, let me ask you, go back to Visual Basic for the other months.
Here's my thing, though, John. I don't think you can do it the same way because you got right now. Your months are changing. So whatever you have is correct. The only thing you need to do is somehow change your format. So when you change the month, everything looks neat. Everything looks neat like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because yours are already changing. I don't think you should do a ton of macros like I did because I don't. I think mine will work. I just don't know how to get it to work. But since you already got your,
So if the only thing that changes is the title, then you should just copy and paste the same macro for. Oh, no. Let me think for a second. So when you change it so when you answer yes, it asks you the name. You put whatever name you type in goes to B3, and that's all merged across the top. And then the next step should be a macro that changes all the information to a nice, pretty report. And then that's the end of that. Then that's the end. And if no, then it should be back to the original where it's just the report with no name.
right.
Okay. So how do I do that? But no, it automatically changes the link cell to false. Maybe I should make the macro if that equals false, then and have it show the original chart.
Right.
That's how I can do it.
So I did a macro for the original just so I was able to have that. But
Say that again.
I did a macro for the original.
Yeah, I know, but that's because you had to, because you had 12 different macros.
All right, Trinette. I just posted the thing that will work.
You got it to work.
So it's going to be where it starts with current month.
So screen share your page, James.
Oh, he put it in the chat box.
What did he do?
He put it in the chat box.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen, so if you want to look.
All right.
Let me.
So if you go,
That's your assignment 30.
exactly, but I'm using it to practice what I'm doing. So if you go to ask me another, or no, was it me? No. So it's ask me another question. No. Hold on.
Well, try the first one. The message box.
It's the current month, sub-current month. So I need to find. Okay. So we click on it. And it's going to say format report. Are you sure you want format report? Yes. What is the current month? April. And you hit OK, and then April shows up here in the A1.
Yeah.
And so once you get to that point, Jeanette, that's where all those if statements that we made on yours are going to be useful because
So,
they're going to be
range
connected to
A1.
that. What?
After range A1.
Yeah, so you can make it range whatever range you want it to be. But
Right.
what
Yeah,
I'm
A1
saying-
is the honor report message, honor reminder, so don't do A1.
yeah,
Right. I know.
don't do that. But I'm just saying, in general, like you can make it any cell. Mine just so happens to be A1 because I put it. But if I were to move it,
And then I put L. That's when I will do like all my macros or do all my macros before my
now it's say May and A1. I need to change the visual basic.
Yeah, name that range.
Yeah.
Change
Yeah.
the A1 to the name of the range.
So I just do that. And then I can just change this to month.
Okay, so well, when you have the month answer the question about the month, you assign that word to be put into a certain cell, and then we could use the cell for the title above the chart. It's going to be changed to that name anyway, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to have a different cell for every macro. So like P1, P2, P3, P4, all the way
No.
on to 12.
No, you just need one because it's going to be connected. So it'll be. Show me your screen real quick. Click on yours.
Okay. Okay. This one, or are you actually?
So above them, where it says formatted report, that's where you want the macro that I just sent you. Does that make sense? So you're gonna just copy and paste the sub current month macro that I sent you above the formatted report.
Okay. You're echoing.
Or actually, it would be below where it says my first box.
Below where it says what?
My first box.
My first box. Okay, so right here.
Up,
Above
yeah.
the if statement, yeah.
Okay, and that's when I'm going to put range.
No,
No.
you can just copy and paste the thing that I sent you over there.
Oh, put all that stuff in there. Okay.
Alexa,
Just from where it says
turn on
sub
Do Not Disturb.
down underneath end sub.
Underneath end sub. So sub current month.
So go ahead and copy that. Just highlight it and copy it.
It actually won't.
It should just transfer right over.
You were able to? Okay, let me try again then. Yep, for some reason mine won't highlight and copy. Right click. And yeah, why will you and mine won't?
Are you clicking on the?
I'm on the group chat.
Yeah, now you have access to it. Go ahead and just highlight it.
It won't let me. I'm clicking on it, and it won't let me highlight it for some reason.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
That's okay. I'll just retype it all. Let's see if it. That's so weird because you're able to. So I tried that earlier. I was going to try and put it in, and it wasn't working. It's still not. I don't know why yours were copied and mine weren't. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to reset it.
Oh, yeah.
You have to get dressed. Okay, woo! We'll go get me the clothes. We'll go get sister the clothes.
No, me.
Let's go find them.
Please.
All right, I'm gonna go look at the directions again because I want to confirm what you were telling me about how it's the same chart with a different title every month. Fries. Employee, position, age, tenure, salary, target box. Hello. Target bonus of salary. Oops. All right. Once we're past this dilemma with the month, once we format into a report, have the month showing the current, whatever the answer to the question, and when it comes time to go back to the original formatting, Burnett has it says a macro. What did you do, James? Do you just have it erase all the stuff that the formatting process took place?
I haven't done anything yet, to be honest.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I've just been working on helping Trinette.
Okay, no worries.
I'm just now starting to get mine. So, like, if you watch, John, are you watching my screen?
Hold on, I'm looking at my page. Hold on. Okay, now I'm on you.
So if I click the format report, it gives me yes or no. I can hit yes or no. If I hit yes, it asks me what date. I hit May, and then when I type in May, I hit OK, and then it puts May above the top. And
Yeah,
now
you can make that big.
I'm going to create a macro that when this says false or true,
Mom.
then
Mom.
it,
Mom.
uh,
Now go.
see how it says true? If it
Yeah.
says true, then it's going to format this, but if it says false, then it'll unformat it.
Yeah, that was what my question was, is how do we do that? Do we make a separate macro for formatting and then deformatting?
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess technically too, I think I skipped a step because I needed to not give me this right away. All right, I need it to give me this right away, but I don't know.
I think the first step is if you put in there, if no, then change that cell from true to false. Put that
Yeah,
range,
that's
whatever,
right.
false.
You're right. You're right.
And then otherwise,
I've got it set as the see how I have it set to redo the whole. So let's see. Range J6. There we go. Yeah. So that worked, John. So then when I have this say true here, then it'll format this the way that I want and run the macro. So I just need to record a macro formatting all of this now. And then a macro that's unformatting it.
yeah, that's my next step too.
So
But the macro for unformatting it, should we just like step by step record what it is, write down what it is we're doing so we know remember what to do to go back to the original format? Or can we like copy it somewhere and paste it back on as the macro?
yeah,
I mean, can we have the macro just like copy and paste it from somewhere in the instructions?
copy and paste. You might be able to just copy and paste the macro, and then that might work.
Well, here's a thought. I was asking myself this when I was working on this originally. In the instructions, they show us how we can make a graph or a chart visible or invisible.
Yeah.
Can we do that with just a table of data, or can that only be with charts?
You might be able to make the macro visible or invisible. Does that make
I
sense?
mean, can we select all the original information and then mark it as invisible?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they want us to do in the instructions. I have a question, James.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm watching you flip back and forth from your visual,
It's doing that to me for some reason on accident. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I thought you were hitting a button. I was like, how do you do that?
No, it just keeps. For some reason, every time I was doing that or trying to change something, it kept flipping back and forth. I was like, "Come on, leave me alone."
I'm watching you recording your macro right now, right?
Yeah, I'm recording mine again.
Excuse me.
So now I'm going to record it going backwards.
Yes? Oh. Yeah.
I think I just unplugged it. I don't know what I unplugged. We have unplugged the whole house.
Yeah.
We have wiring it back there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, James. I was in the other room. What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just saying that I'm unformatting the report now.
Oh, okay. Are you recording a second macro for the unformatting section?
Yeah.
So when we have our check our box to be unchecked, it's going to have to activate another macro for unformatting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What time is this car sale till?
What's the matter?
What time is your yard sale till?
Whatever. Today was just a trial run. We haven't like prices on stuff or we don't even really go ever like posts on the internet.
I can't hear you when you face outside.
I said sorry. I said we haven't put prices on stuff and we hadn't really put it on Facebook or anything. I just put that one post on Craigslist. It was real generic. It wasn't like
King?
not yet. You have to use quotation marks.
Yeah, I know. Oops.
Don't forget your end if.
Okay, so let's try
You're
that.
gonna type end if after that before it says end sub.
Oh, yeah.
After unformat, yeah.
Okay. See how it keeps going back and forth.
It's all confused.
Hmm. All right, give me 1 second, Johnny. I'll be right back. Okay, so now all I have to do, John, is just get it to unformat it, which I think I am just going to do this here. So I'm going to erase that.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to look and see what you're doing.
Okay, sorry. Let me go take out my kids.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, we'll just have to go. Figure this out later.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna just have to let you guys go. But hopefully I'll figure it out later.
Oh, Trinette,
Yeah.
if I don't get the, like on days when I don't remember to send the link out to you guys, if you go on YouTube, you search for John Steele or Mr. John Steele, you'll see my YouTube page, or if you just go to one of our previous meeting videos, just click on my YouTube channel. The recording link, or the recording will be right there on the channel, the first one. So you can get the address by clicking on it.
Okay. Okay, thank
And
you.
also when you're working on this, if you need to come back and watch this video, do the same thing. You can go to my YouTube channel, and it's listed there as one of the videos, the most recent video, you know.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks, you guys, for your help.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
Okay, bye.
See you later. Hey, James,
Hmm.
can I stop you from what you're doing for a second and ask you a question?
What's that?
All right, if you look on my Visual Basic here, the sequence of what I've got going here is the yes or no query saying, do you really want to automatically format? If yes, then it asks you the input box, what month is it? And then it puts the month in the big bar across the report. And then right there, I'm going to put in the macro for formatting the report into the information into a report format. And then I have that where it ends that if statement. And then right after that, I have another if statement that says if the answer is no, then make the little cell that's linked to the if checkbox false. Is this where I put in the after it unchecks the checkbox because it says false? Is that where I input the macro that unformats it, or do I have to put in another if statement?
I think you're gonna have to put another if statement. You there, John?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just typing reminders for myself in my Visual Basic. We decided we're not making things invisible. And then the message box saying that you've successfully formatted, that only should pop up after the checkbox says yes, or after the checkbox is checked, it shows the format, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But then if you if you click the checkbox to be no, or if you answer the question no, that you don't want to format it, then that message should not appear. So, is that correct? If you click no, it should do nothing. It should just stay unformatted. Or if you click no, I'm sorry, I just made that. If you click no, it's going to automatically go back to false. It's going to go back to original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine.
So,
Yeah, let's try this. Why is it doing that? Hmm.
the message saying you've successfully formatted, that should only be after yes. That should only be after it's been formatted things displayed.
All right, let's try this.
Are you sure you want to automatically format report? Yes. If yes, then what month? And then put the month in the big bar across the format. Then the next step should be the macro that formats it. And the message saying you've successfully formatted OK only. So they click OK. And that should be the end of it, right? And it should stay displayed as the formatted report. And then if format query is no, then that you change the little linked cell to say false, which will unclick the checkbox. And then the macro for unformatting everything should go after that. And that should be the end, I think. And I'm not going to do the independent, or I'm sorry, I'm not going to do the individual macros for each different month because the chart doesn't change, it just changes the name. Okay. That seems odd. That makes me uncomfortable. The fact that the formatted report is the same data no matter what month.
Yeah,
That's what she told me. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it doesn't seem right, but I'll go with it. So all I gotta do is record the two different macros and I should be done.
So that's what I messed up on. Dang it. Why did I delete all that? So I just forgot up here, John, to put.
Let me look. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking.
So after your little message box, I just forgot to put the range true. If selected yes, then range true. If selected no, then false. So watch. So if I select that, hit no, it'll uncheck it. If I select that, hit yes, it'll ask me for the month, and then it'll check it. But if I hit no, it'll uncheck it.
I can tell you how to fix that.
What?
I can tell you how to fix that.
No, there's no problem now.
Okay.
The problem was I didn't have this one line here, the range J6 equals true after the then yes.
Oh, I don't have that on mine. I just have mine.
Okay, let's see
I
yours.
just have an instruction for it to change it to false after. Hold on, let me look and show you what I got. Hold on, let me click on my name so you see what I'm talking about. All right. The beginning up here, I've got format query is message box. Are you sure to automatically report yes or no? If yes, message box, what month is it? After the month, it goes to that range D3. And then end of the if statement. And then the next if statement is if the answer is no, then and then change the range from that linked cell to false. And then that's where I would put in the macro for the unformatting the thing.
So now go back and run the. I want to see you check your checkbox.
Okay, hold on.
Because this is I did that same thing, and whenever I checked my checkbox, it would like ask me the question if I hit no.
Yeah, I think if you check it or if you uncheck it, it asks you the question.
So
But
watch.
by putting the if statement after that first if statement, it makes it. All right.
So now hit yes.
Yeah, well, let me. If no, it goes to false, and right now it being false and it being unchecked, there should be the macro that makes it look like this, and this the month should be gone. Well, I guess that's what I gotta do. I gotta make a command to take that month away. I don't know, but I click on it. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Yes. What month? May. And then after it changes that to May, also the macro for formatting this into a nice report should be showing that nice.
Now, what I want you to do is check the check mark again, but this time hit yes again.
Yeah. Yeah, I should make it where it doesn't ask you that question if it says no. Okay.
So just hit yes. Hit yes.
It goes through the whole process again.
Okay. Now type in June. And then hit enter. So look, now it's unchecked. See?
I see.
So
So after the if statement, if it's unchecked, if it says false, then it only should show the.
that was the same problem that I was having. And so after I added that simple little line, now whenever I hit yes, it checks it. Whenever I hit no, it unchecks it.
All right. Well, let me copy yours. Let me see what your. Let me look at yours again.
So
All right. So
it's just where you first have your then statement.
if yes, range equals true, and then
The else.
range equals false. Okay. Gotcha. Hold on a second. If yes, then
So right under where you have then, don't do it. You have to do it. You have to do it before your input box.
oh, okay. So if yes, then true. Right. Wait.
So range
Range. The name of the range is true. Okay.
and whatever your false, true and false statement is.
What do I call it?
Format report.
I think. Hold on. Working from memory here. Oops, I misspelled the word range. Let me real quick confirm that that's the name of that range I have. Hold on. Format report. Yeah, okay. So, if yes, then range equals true. And the next step would be what month is it? And then range whatever with the month. Then I'll put the macro in. And I'll put the message saying, you successfully formatted your report, yippee. And that's the end of that if statement. Then the next if statement I have will be, if format quarter equals no, then change the range to false. And then put the if macro in first for saying, for unactivating the, or unformatting the report. Now, after that happens, I'm afraid mine still says you successfully formatted the report. Let me look and see here. So, click on it. Yes, may. It stays clicked. It says may. And by that point, it should do the formatting macro that I will put in there in the future.
Yeah. So then that's when you do. That's when you connect the format report cell. Where it says true and false. That's when you connect that to the macro that you create to either format or unformat it.
Really? You don't just tell it to automatically activate that macro?
No, that's what I just
That's
said.
what I plan on doing. I planned on, if
That's
it
what
says
I
yes,
just said, John.
say it again.
I literally just said that.
Oh, okay.
I just said it differently. I
apologies.
said you're going to connect that true or false to the macro that you have to either format or unformat it. So you would just create an if-then statement right there that would say if this cell is true, then run this macro. If this cell is false, run this macro.
Well, I understand what you're saying. That's inserting another if statement. But can't we just put after the month is in that range in this first if statement, can't we just make the next step to do the formatted macro? Right here where I have my cursor at.
Yeah, I guess. And you can do that underneath false. Yeah.
And then under false I'd do the other macro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That makes sense, right? That's what I was thinking.
No, that's perfect sense because that's what you're doing. You'd be doing that in a separate thing, but instead you just do it right there instead of in another module.
Well, let me try and experiment here.
No, I like that. That's a good idea. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now that you said
I'm
that.
gonna go, since while we're here together, just to make sure that I'm correct, I'm successful. I'm gonna record my macro right now while we're recording this meeting.
Me too.
Now you see when I unclick it, we're supposed to go back to being normal unformatted version. I still have my message popping up saying, oh no wait, that's the asking if I want to do it or not. Are you sure you want to? No. It goes back to unformatted. Are you sure you want to? Yes. May. Enter, and it does the macro. It stays checked. But then when I go to uncheck it, it asks me the question again. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Maybe I should change the question as, do you want to make it format, or I don't know. Maybe I should give them a choice. No, I guess it's not following the instructions. How do I make it where it doesn't give that message? All right, before I record my macro, I'm going to try and figure that out. If yes, month. Tell me when you're done recording your macro so I can ask you a question.
What question?
Like when I'm doing my, I haven't started recording mine yet, but like when I'm starting from scratch here, it says you click on the format report checkbox. It asks you if you really want to do it. You say yes, you type in the month, and it does it for you. But then if you go to unclick the checkbox, mine asks the question again. It says, are you sure you want to automatically format the report? But if somebody's unclicking the box, they're obviously not trying to format the report. They're just trying to unclick it, you know? So how do I stop it when somebody marks it as false or clicks it? It doesn't ask that question. How do I make it where it only asks that question when true or when it's clicked as true?
That's a good question. Does it say in the instructions that we need to do that?
I don't know. Let me go back and read the instructions. Put a checkbox labeled format for. If the user selects no, the report will not change. Formatting will not occur. The checkbox will automatically switch back to unchecked. Oh, so yeah, I guess if it automatically switches back to being unchecked, they'll never be unchecking it, so I don't have to worry about that problem. But mine isn't automatically switching back to being unchecked, though. Let me see if I can. Okay, check the box. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes. What month? Whatever. And the box should automatically, well, while the report's being displayed, it stays checked. And then when the person tries to uncheck it, it goes back to asking, are you sure you really want to do that? So yeah, I think that doesn't make sense.
I don't. Give me 1 second, John. I'm recording a macro.
Take your time, though. Well, I think I know what to do. I think I'm going to put the else in there after in the first if statement. I got to put the else and click it. Okay. That's what I think I solved it. What did I do wrong? It's not letting me access my thing now. Oh, it's waiting for me to answer that question. All right. I think hopefully this solves the problem. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Yes. Whatever. Okay, it's still clicked. Now unclick it. No, it's still the same problem. Is there something I need to ask?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you very much.
I need to start over.
You have a good day.
Thanks. I'll put this inside a folder for you, okay?
Thank you. What'd you say, James?
I just messed up.
Well, I thought I had figured out my problem, but it didn't solve anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in the direction to see if we can change that question to say, do you want to format the report or not? And when the person goes to uncheck it, that'd be kind of the right question. No, I don't know, maybe not. Let me think. Let me read the instructions.
Yeah, so. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, here's step number 3. It says the checkbox is unchecked, then the computer should automatically remove all the formatting of the report so it appears just like it did originally without formatting, without the month, title, header, etc. In other words, the report should revert back so it looks exactly like the original report given. When finished, the computer should notify the user something like the report formatting has been successfully removed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even read that far, I guess. We're going to have to overwrite that whole, you have successfully formatted your deal, or let me,
They want to go down to Packers.
see.
Yeah.
So yes or no question. If yes, what month? And you type in the month, it gives it, and you do the formatting macro. The message box that says, you've successfully done this, yay. Otherwise, change that range to false, which unchecks the dealio checkbox. That should make, that makes sense. Let me make sure that's what my thing is doing. Are you going to do it? Yes. Otherwise, uncheck the box. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Okay, so then the next step is if the answer to the question is no, thank you. It should change it to false and activate that unformatting macro. Go back here. You sure you want to format? No. False. And then the unformatting macro should go up. And then after, I'm not sure, I skipped this step. After you say yes and you type in the month, it's supposed to confirm by saying you've successfully done it. So there's the month and the macro that changes the format to report. And then right now is when there should be their little confirmation message. So if yes,
Boom. Okay. So now I just need to put the confirmation message in.
I'm looking for mine. And message box is my message underscore box. Yeah.
What?
Oh, I found something else too.
No, I haven't. It's green. Where all is that go?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, James?
I
I was distracted for a second.
Everything else.
I found. Okay.
The report has successfully formatted. Well, I've gotten that far. So, question, month, if yes. If yes, true. Question, if yes, then make it true, which is checked. And then what month? You type in the month to the range. And then right there's where the macro should be. Hold on. Message box saying success. Okay, now. Is that the end of that if statement? Or no, that's not the end of it. Otherwise, if no, have to delete that. I can leave that the way it is. Else. Okay. Guess he successfully.
Okay, so the only thing I need to do now is just add my successful statements. So is that just a message box, right?
I have a macro titled message box. Yeah, it's a message box. It says report is successfully formatted with a VBOK only button. And I titled that message underscore box. So I'm just put that in as a command there.
So you don't have to have something that says report has been unformatted. It just needs to be the report has been
Step number
successfully.
does.
What?
Instruction step number 3 does say that. It says if you don't do anything, you have to say that it was unsuccessful. Hold on. Let me read what it says.
Oh, successfully removed. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, if unchecked, if the person unchecks the box, it'll automatically remove it'll do the macro that unformats everything and erases the month and says, what does it say? The report formatting has been successfully removed. Yeah, and then that's the end of it. I think I can manage it. Let me test and see if what I'm doing is successful. Uncheck the box, false. Hey, let me ask you to run through yours for a second. Let me see what yours. How far are you in the programming?
I'm almost done.
Okay, well, when the person unchecks it, it's supposed to send a message that says it's successfully unformatted. Mine still asks the person, are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Is there a point in the programming code that I have to tell it to stop doing that? Hold on.
1 second, John.
Take your time. Okay. I'm getting closer and closer. We'll leave the computer for a minute. I have to use the bathroom real quick.
Go for it. All right, done. All right, John.
I'm coming back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you ready?
No, hold on. Let me click on the Google Hangout so I can see what you're saying. Okay, I'm watching you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what happens now. So if I click it, it says, "Are you sure you want to format the report?" I say yes. I type in July for the current month. Hit OK. And then it says, "Congratulations, the report has been successfully formatted." OK. And then say if I want to unformat it. Oh no.
See, that's the same problem I'm having.
What's that?
Where when you unclick it, it asks you if you really want to do it. Let me look and see what before I went to the bathroom. I had a vision. What was the idea?
No, I just realized what I had messed up. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I don't think that's a mess up, though. I don't think it matters if it asks that.
Well, it says in step number 3, if you uncheck it, it should ask. It should. Wait, let me see what the instructions said. Something in the instructions made me think that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Unchecked. The computer should automatically remove all the formatting of the report so that it appears like it originally did without formatting. So instead of asking you if you really want to format it, it should just automatically unformat stuff.
Okay.
So we have to type in a function, or I don't know, let me look and see.
Hmm. Okay, so John, this is what we need to do. You need to remove the macro, the assigned macro.
The input box. Wait,
So what?
wait, let me go back and look. Okay, I'm looking at yours.
So what we need to do is just have it so it connects straight to the true and false. Where is it? So as soon as this pops up as true, when we click this, it's
Yeah.
connected to this, not to this. Does that make sense?
Okay, so the macro should be. Wait. I think so. Hold on, let me look in mine.
So we just need to move this down here.
Where are you putting it?
Hold on. I'm trying to think real quick. Right there. So let's see. If true, then and then my second box.
Well, I think I have an idea, maybe. If yes, what month? And type in the month and do the formatting macro. And then give the message you've successfully formatted. And then before you end that if statement, we should put the else. Else the range equals false, and then do the macro saying you've. No, that would not, because it's only if you're trying to unclick it. Wait, kind of thing.
Oh, no. Okay, I get it. I got it. Okay.
All right, well, show me. I'm going back to look at you. Okay.
So where is it? Hold on one second. Yeah.
When you're typing an if statement, you can't have two ifs inside the one statement, right?
Oh, maybe that's what's going on. I'm gonna see if I can go back far enough to.
I'm going to take away one of my end ifs and see if that.
Oh no, John, I've ruined everything.
I hope not. Yeah, it messes things up.
Okay. So I want my J6 to be connected to the Okay.
You know what I think we got to do? After we put the whole question, are you sure to automatically format the report, yes or no? If yes, then what month? And it gives the month and makes the thing, and then you say success. I think you're supposed to end that macro right there. And then start another macro to say if. No, because we have to attach the one macro to the checkbox. Never mind. Maybe, you know how we have the question, mine's called format query, but it says if yes, then true, and if no, then false. Maybe we should put the if no first, so it doesn't automatically go back to the question. Let me experiment and see if that changes it. I think I remember reading in the directions they said it kind of in the reverse order. Maybe that was the key.
Mm.
Okay. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Yes. Enter, then runs a macro. You've successfully formatted the report. Okay. And that's the end. And then if you unclick it, same thing. I hope you're right. I hope we don't have an option about whether you click or unclick a checkbox, it automatically goes to that macro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to not connect the macro to the checkbox.
Oh, you mean it connected to the true false?
But connect the macro to the true or false. But
Yeah, I understand.
get it to connect to the true or false.
Okay, then I think I have an idea. If we put,
What if we just made another button that said unformat report?
no, that's not what they want. Me and Trinette had that idea too. But I think, like you're saying, click connecting it to that cell. It's all a matter of the sequence. All right, so format. So, are you sure you want to automatically format? Yes or no? If yes, hold on a second. Let me rearrange my stuff back the way I had it.
John, I gotta run.
All right, man. I understand. I gotta go too.
If you do figure it out, take a screenshot of the macro of the Visual Basic, and then send it to me in an email.
Okay. Well,
And
let me
then
tell you about
if
the
I
idea
figure
I'm
it out, I'll do
entertaining
the same
before you
thing.
go.
What?
Let me tell you about the idea I'm entertaining before you leave. I'm thinking the yes or no question. If yes, then true. And it says what month and all that, yada, 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 you've successfully done it. And if no, then false. And then up here where we have the success method or the first question, are you sure it's automatically whatever? Are you sure you want to automatically format? putting that after the, putting that like down below the false.
The true.
Like do the, I don't know. Make the Mac, yeah. Instead of clicking the in the message box with the question and the answer to the checkbox. Oh no, I guess not. That doesn't make sense. All right, buddy. You go. You work on this on your own. I'll work on this on my own. Hopefully, we'll come to an answer. And if I come to an answer, I can't do screenshots, but I'll print it into a PDF file and I'll send it to you. Or
Okay.
text file.
Sounds good.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you later.
See you later. And that's the end of our broadcast. How long has it been playing?